What is up, and welcome back to my channel. Sorry I'm not talking too loud. It's because my son is sleeping and I don't want to wake him up. But welcome to my channel. If you guys are new, I am Ashley. I am an in-home daycare provider, and in today's video you guys are going to be going along the day with me as a daycare provider and as a mom. I'm a mom of 2 boys. Anthony is 6 years old and Lucas just turned 3 on Monday. So I have a 3-year-old and a 6-year-old, and you're gonna see a little bit of what I do as a daycare provider, and you'll also see me kind of like in mama mode. So my daycare opens at 7:30 in the morning, and it is currently 7:27 around there. I think I hear a car outside, but my parents know not to knock on my door until 7:30 because that's the time that I open. So I just finished cleaning up the kitchen a little bit. As you guys saw, I just had a few dishes from last night that I wanted to clean up and just make sure that the kitchen was really clean. I did show you also, guys, my to-do list. On my to-do list, you guys probably saw a N symbol with a circle around it. Those are the things that I'm gonna try and do during nap time. It looks like a lot of things, but those things aren't really that time consuming. Hey, tush. Well, so I'll show you guys a little bit later what that to-do list has, because I feel like I have to explain a little bit of the stuff that is on there. So I'll show you guys a little bit later. Say good morning.
Good morning.
All right, guys, so my first student is here, and now Anthony and Lucas are awake. Lucas woke up, took care of his responsibilities. I tell my kids every morning they need to take care of their responsibilities, which is go to the bathroom, brush their teeth, get ready, because Anthony does do virtual school or distant learning every single day, and he goes in front of a camera, so I want him to look somewhat presentable, you know what I mean? I'm trying to think of what else I need to update you guys on.
Talk about how great I am.
My husband says talk about how great he is. He's full of it, guys. He's full of it. The baby did come with instant oatmeal, so I'm gonna go ahead and make her oatmeal so that she can eat in a second. Oh, that's what I wanted to tell you guys. I bought new Highchairs. I'm in a daycare group, and I asked some of the daycare providers if any of them had the Highchairs. I'll show you guys what it looks like right now, but well, I'll insert a picture so you guys can see it. And I got 190 comments, and 97% of people were saying how good they were. 97% of the providers were saying how good they were. There were a few people that said that they didn't recommend them because of the tray. It's a little bit difficult to get out, but other than that, everybody else recommended them, and I love them. They look so much more modern. They're simple, the colors aren't too crazy, and I feel like it goes really nice, like decoration wise, with the color that I got going on in the house. So I'm really happy with my purchase. This is the oatmeal that one of the students bought. I don't know how to make these things because we usually make like the packet ones. So 45 to 50 seconds. I'm gonna put them in it because sometimes they come out watery. It's not that I don't know how to make it, is I forget the time that I have to put it in the microwave for, because everything is different. I'm gonna make her breakfast and I'm gonna feed it to her. Breakfast normally is at 8 o'clock at 7:49, but because the kids' food is already made and all I have to do is heat it up, I'll feed them. Normally, like if it was me cooking, I would start at 8, because I want as many kids to be here when I'm cooking as possible so that they can all eat. You get what I'm saying? Anyways, that's what's going on. I'll keep you guys posted. Again, it is 7:50 and I only have 1 student with me. See, I don't know if my microwave's not powerful enough, but like you put it in for like 45 to 50 seconds and it's not thick enough. Maybe I want to make it too thick, but I feel like personally it's too watery. So I'm going to put a little bit more time. I just don't know, like I said, if my microwave isn't that good. So her oatmeal is cooked. It's just sitting because it's hot. Gotta let it cool down a little bit. This guy's shaking his oatmeal pack so he can eat some oatmeal too.
9.
So you guys won't see the face of any other children in my program, only my kids. So if you see that the child is unblurred, it's my kid. So this is Lucas. How old are you?
9.
You're 9? No, you're not. You just, that's too big. How old are you?
9.
You're not 9. All right, so I'm gonna just open up these little blinds right here. This is also something in the daycare that I want to change. I also want to change the windows. I want to change the curtains. I want to paint the daycare. That light up there is so outdated and I want to update that too. I'm gonna vlog the whole process so you guys can see what it's gonna look like, but I want to do a lot to the daycare. So I just opened up those things. I'm gonna get the ACs started so that they're ready. I have two. I always put both of them on. I like for everything to be like really cold. Maybe I might not need both today. Usually when it's colder outside, I only need one unit on in here, but whenever it's like hot, like super hot outside, I need two. I don't know what it is, but this AC reaches the center of the daycare and that AC reaches the center of the daycare, so I feel like I need both to get like equal temperature, if that makes any sense. All right, so it's now 8:02. I have a student in the driveway, and then the other student's oatmeal should probably be ready now, so I'm gonna feed it to her. Anthony finished taking care of his responsibilities and his breakfast is done, so it's cooling down. And then now I'm making Lucas his breakfast. No, that's actually my coffee, I lied. Was that the door?
Yeah.
All right guys, so it is 8:33 and I still only have two babies, and both of them are super small. Not super small, but compared to everybody else in my group, they're the youngest two. So there's not that much that I can do with them right now. They both ate their breakfast. They're both in the high chair. I'm gonna go ahead and maybe give them like a small little snack so they can have something to do while I do the dishes. There's not that many dishes because I didn't cook for them, but I did use like a plate for one of the baby's oatmeals, a plate to heat up the pancakes for one of the students. So I'm gonna go do those dishes.
Daddy, give me, Mama, give
Baby,
me.
but no, Mama,
Mama, shake dishes.
oh, you want me to go do dishes?
Yeah.
Why? Because you want to hold the camera. So I have to just do those little dishes and then clean my coffee cup, and then I'm done. So my kitchen doesn't have a dishwasher, and that is why you always see this in my videos. I wish I could get rid of it. I wish I could like hide everything, but I need it there because I don't have a dishwasher like to hold my dishes. But I like to leave the sink with a little bit of water and soap so that I can throw dirty dishes throughout the day in there. They can soak and they don't get like hard whenever it's time to like wash them, like if there's any food or anything like on a spoon or a plate. So I just like to leave the water there, and then like I said, if there's something that I need to wash or whatever, I'll just throw it in there, and then whenever I have the time to wash it, I'll wash it. Again, I don't have a dishwasher. I plan on redoing my kitchen pretty soon. I want to get rid of that purple color. I want to change my cabinets to white ones. My kitchen is very small, so I need like light colors, so that's why I want to do white. And then I want to do like a nice, there's this one that looks like sand, like a beigey sand countertop with like a little bit of white in it. It's so pretty. I saw it when I was looking at displays in this place that does kitchens, if that makes sense, like you can, like their showroom, and it was so pretty. So I plan on doing white cabinets with like beige-ish countertops, and then like a nice backsplash, hopefully like in the near future. I'm trying to save as much money as I can to be able to do that project because it's not cheap. And the kitchen is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, and my bathrooms. It's a lot of stuff that we're trying to do to the house, but again, everything costs money, so you gotta work and you gotta save money to do all those things. So 8:47 right now. Again, I still only have two students. I'm only waiting for two more students. One of the students' parents did actually just text me and tell me that her student is gonna stay home today. So I have two that I'm waiting for. They're already gonna come with their breakfast like fed, like their parents do breakfast at the house, and then when they come here I just do their lunch and their snacks, if that makes sense. So once they get here, we'll wash their hands and we'll jump right into circle time that starts like at 9. So I'm gonna get my infants changed. They're not really infants, but I call them my infants because they're my youngest ones. So I'm gonna get my infants changed, wash their hands, let them play. All right, so it is 8:59. I got another student that just got here. We took his temperature, washed his hands, his shoes are off and all of that stuff. So I've been taking the temperature upon arrival every single day, and what I do is I write it next to their parents' signature. So the parent that drops them off, they'll sign on the sheet, and then whatever temperature they have, I write it there, just so that they can see that I'm taking their temperature, and me and them are both gonna notice whenever their temperature spikes, God forbid if it does with this virus. Go. So that's what's going on right now. Just gonna wait for the other student to get here, and then we're gonna start working on what we need to work on. For today, I'm gonna have the kids finding the letter M. This is the sheet that I got off of Google. It just says ice by the letter M, and then I'll give them like a yellow marker and they can color all of the M's that they see on this sheet. And then maybe later on we'll do the Hello Spring coloring sheet as well. So I'm going to show you guys what I do to prepare for circle time. So I have my curriculums in a binder for every single month. So this is April's. I got these covers off of Teachers Pay Teachers. I got 12 binders off of Amazon, and that's the ones that I have right here. And I got the pack of 12 because there are 12 months and I wanted to have a binder for every single month. The Teachers Pay Teachers covers, you get all 12 months, and some of them are duplicates. Like you'll have 2 for October and you have 2 covers to choose from. Like it's like a different design, but they both say October. I think November has 2, and so does December, I think. But this is what I got going on for the month of April. And then when you open it, I have some things. So these are the books that we're focusing on because they are garden related. Then over here I have my theme sheet. So this is what we're going to be doing for the entire year. I planned this out, and you have every single month, the letter, color, number, shape, and then the theme for each month. And then these are the letters for the previous and current month. I like to go over them so that we can make sure that the kids aren't forgetting what they already learned. So in here I have my curriculum for the current month. So when you open the folder, you pull out what's inside. So this is the stuff that we're going over for this month. So we have the 2 letters, we have lowercase and capital. And then we have the number, which is 4. Then we have the shape, which is hexagon, the color, which is yellow, and then I have some cards that I made. This is a flower pot, this is garden, this is the watering can, and then this is the flower. Every week I like to make 4 new ones and add them to this folder so that every week they're learning different words that have to do with the theme and all of the activities that we're doing for the gardening theme. Find an M, look for M. Okay, Lucas, find another M. Where's another one? Good job. All right, so my students are now having their lunch. I have one student that is finished, so I have her washing her hands, and I'm gonna have them sitting down watching a little bit of cartoons. Now, the only reason why I'm doing a little bit of cartoons is because now, at this time, Anthony's class is, how do I explain it? Unmuted. So they use Zoom and the teacher keeps them unmuted to see how they act and so that they can cooperate as like a group. And sometimes you'll hear like the baby's crying over here and they'll mute Anthony, and I feel bad because I want him to be able to cooperate as well. So I have the kids doing something quiet and simple. When they're playing toys and stuff like that, it's noisy. Like in the morning, they have them muted, all of the students, but they always try to do this section, which is math, unmuted. So I try to keep the kids as quiet as possible. They already ate their lunch and they watched a little bit of cartoons. It's not too much. And remember, guys, this is only temporary. I don't want you guys to think that my kids always watch TV. They barely watch TV when they're with us. And if there's ever something playing on the TV, it's educational. So they're gonna watch something pretty simple just to keep them quiet. And then once it's time for a nap, we go ahead and we lay them down. So right now I'm updating my tuition charts. I only have 2 students that I really need to catch up on, that I've been like slacking on, and then the rest is pretty much done. So I'm just doing that right now. And then we're gonna move on to checking the shot records and then bank run. So the bank is only open until 4 p.m. and I close at 6. And the other days of the week it closes at 6. And then the other days they're just closed. So I need to take some time to go to the bank during nap time. My assistant obviously will be with the kids. They won't be by themselves. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a bank run after I finish these tuition charts and do shot record checking. All right, guys, so it's currently 2:08. My babies get up at 2:30 and I just checked on them and they're still sleeping. So I started to work on May's curriculum. So for the month of May, we're going to be focusing on my body, not my body, but like the body. So they're going to be learning like their body parts. A lot of the kids know the body parts, but I want to teach them different body parts like earlobe or elbow, knee, ankle, wrist, more complex things. And then for the infants, we'll just learn head, tongue, nose, like the easier ones. So I like this theme because I feel like you can change it up a bit and you can make it difficult for the older ones and you can make it easy for the younger ones that are in your program as well. So we're focusing on our body. Like I told you guys, we're focusing on the letter V and X. We're focusing on the shape rectangle, the color gray, and the number 5. So I just found a number 5 worksheet. These I literally just Google, and whatever I find that I like, I get it. Twisty Noodle is the website where I got this one from, and I really do like that website because you can customize the worksheet to a certain extent. So I'll show you guys right now. So they have 2 different worksheets. Let me exit that out. So for the number 5, you can choose this worksheet or you can choose this one. So I feel like this is going to be a little bit too difficult for my students. So I chose this one where they just circle the number. As you guys can see, there's no tracing or anything whatsoever. So you can customize it. And I like it because, again, if you have older kids that might be able to do the tracing, you can print out this one and then you can print out this one for the younger ones or whatever you want to do. So I like that I can do that, and they have like a lot of worksheets down here that you can choose from. So this one's really cool, this one's cool. They have a lot of good ones, and I just chose this one because today we did finding the letter M. I think I showed you guys where you gotta color the letter M, and they loved that activity. So they like to find things, so I'm doing more of that kind of activity. So I got this worksheet, and then I did find this, which I'm gonna laminate. It's for the color gray. I'll just laminate the whole thing and then I'll cut out all of the pieces. And I do have a yellow one, which we're focusing on the color yellow this month, and I thought that this one would be really good too. So I'm gonna laminate this, cut out all of the pieces, and then I was thinking of maybe printing out the other colors like pink and green and all of them, and just sticking all of the pieces into a tissue box or a box and then shake it up, and then they can pull out a color and figure out if it's the color that we're focusing on. And those are the 2 things that I got for this upcoming month. I also found this worksheet that I really did like. It's a matching worksheet, and it's a body part matching worksheet. So this is what it looks like. So we have the nose, the eyebrows, forehead, eyelids, teeth. Wait, forehead? I think that's spelled wrong. Eyelids, teeth, and mouth, and then they would just match it to the part where it's supposed to go. All right, so the gray ones are laminated, and this is what we got. So I like it. We can go ahead and just put everything, like I said, inside of a box, and they can pick out the stuff and let me know what color it is. Awesome. All right, guys, so it is currently snack time. I just made myself a smoothie because my son wanted a smoothie, so I made myself one too. I drizzled a little bit of honey on it, so I have strawberries. Whoa, it's getting dark. I have strawberries, blueberries, spinach, honey, milk, and a little bit of sugar. And that's the smoothie that we drink. It's really good. Anthony loves it. Anthony's my oldest, by the way. He loves it. And the only reason why I'm drinking this right now is I'm gonna drink this and then I'm gonna eat a protein bar because I do wanna work out tonight. And I don't wanna eat anything too heavy because I feel like when I do, that's when I start to get lazy and then I don't work out. So I'm just gonna have this with the protein bar, and then I'm not gonna eat anything else until it's time for me to work out. And then I'll work out and then I'll eat my dinner. I'm just gonna go ahead and end the vlog here again because I know I'm gonna forget to end it later and then it's gonna drive me crazy. I'm gonna finish my smoothie, play with my kids, and then that'll basically complete today's video. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Please subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, and I will see you guys in my next video.